Hello, welcome to another episode of Cooking Kaysen. My camera's being a little bit of a jerk today, so we're doing this portion of the video selfie style on my cell phone, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's March, and St. Patrick's Day is around the corner, which I can't believe because my poinsettia from Christmas is still alive. I mean, what am I gonna do? Kill it? I'm not gonna kill it. Just keep watering it, I guess. In any case, it is St. Patrick's Day, and I thought it would be fun to do some St. Patrick's Day themed treats. I myself have some Irish blood running through my veins. It's probably like my biggest ethnic origin, I suppose, but that's not really that special because I read recently that Irish is the second most common ethnic origin for Americans. I thought maybe that's why Americans love St. Patrick's Day so much, but you know what? I think Americans just love a really good, gaudy themed party. I know that kind of traditional American St. Patrick's Day treats are like green Rice Krispie treats with Lucky Charms or green cupcakes with Guinness frosting, but I thought it would be better to do like something that's really Irish. So I'm gonna do sticky toffee pudding for you today. It's really like an English and an Irish and probably a Scottish treat as well. I've made Christmas pudding several times. It's more like a cake than what we would consider pudding. But to make it truly Irish, I'm gonna make sticky toffee pudding and I'm gonna add a little Jameson to it. A little Irish whiskey. That way it can't be mistaken for like just your traditional English toffee pudding. We're gonna put Irish whiskey in it. And then I'm gonna make something that my grandma used to make. This is not Irish at all, but it's green. So for those of you that really want something green, I'm gonna make liquid luck. It's so easy, it takes like literally 30 seconds to do, and then you can drink something green with your sticky toffee pudding. All right, let's get started. So most puddings, what the English or the Irish would call puddings, have dried fruit in it. Dates, when I make Christmas pudding, I do like raisins or dried cranberries. But today I'm going to do dates for our sticky toffee pudding, and I'm going to put 100 milliliters of water over these and 100 milliliters of Jameson, which just about covers them. I'm going to put these on the stove top, bring them to a boil, and then let them simmer for 5 minutes, and then they need to cool before they're added to our pudding mixture. So I'm going to do that first. In a separate bowl, we're going to do our dry ingredients, which is 3/4 a cup of gluten-free flour. I'm using King Arthur as usual. Now we're going to do a teaspoon each of baking soda and baking powder. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of xanthan gum. If xanthan gum is already in your gluten-free flour mixture, then don't add any more, but it's not in the King Arthur, so I'm going to add a little bit. Just a pinch of salt. Give that a good stir. Fancy people would tell you to sift this, but I don't have time for that curse word. Cool. This is our date mixture after simmering for 5 minutes. It's such a sticky mess. The sugar from the dates mixed with the sugar from the alcohol, the water evaporated and left us with this beautiful, sticky, sugary gook. Now we're going to cream together 6 tablespoons of butter and 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. Now we're going to add in 1 egg at a time and mix until fully incorporated. Now what we want to do is alternate adding a little bit of our flour mixture with a little bit of our date mixture until everything is well incorporated. It's almost like pancake batter consistency, but that's going to make for a really sticky, moist toffee pudding. I used 3/4 of a stick of butter earlier, so I'm going to use the rest to grease my little ramekins that I'm going to use. I'm making individual sticky toffee pudding. I'm gonna put a liberal amount of butter so that it comes out of the mold very easily. You could also just spray these with cooking spray, but this is a lot more fun. All right, we're gonna fill each ramekin with some batter. Now, what appears to be the top of your toffee pudding is actually going to be the bottom because we're going to flip these out of their molds. So try to flatten it, smooth out the top as best you can, so you get a nice base when you invert these and take them out of their molds. Now, while our puddings are cooking in the oven, we're going to make our toffee sauce that goes on top. So we have 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of heavy cream. Again, you could totally sub heavy coconut milk from the can, full fat for this, and you could sub in coconut oil. I think it would totally work. I was just really feeling the full, horrible dairiness of this today. And we want a cup of dark brown sugar. Cook this on the stove for 3 minutes at a boil. Well, that's fine. Guys, they're overflowing. Ah! Obviously, I overfilled these 2. It's fine. We're gonna fix it. This one looks amazing. All right, time to make something green to drink. We've got our toffee staying warm on the stove. We have our puddings, our overfilled puddings. They're cooling before we flip them out and finish them off. And now we're gonna make something that my grandmother used to make me. This is not anything Irish at all, but it's green, and we're gonna add some whiskey to it, some Irish whiskey, so that makes it a little bit Irish. But this is just for all you people that love to celebrate St. Patty's Day by drinking and eating all things green. My grandmother used to make this for us when we were kids, actually for New Year's Eve. So I'm just taking lime sherbet, and we're going to do equal parts lime sherbet and ginger ale. Obviously, if you want it a little thicker, do more sherbet, and if you want it a little more liquid, then do more ginger ale. And since we're making these Irish, I'm going to add 1 shot of Jameson Irish whiskey. These taste just as good as when I was a kid, with the added bonus of adulthood Jameson. So good. I hope you guys have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to sit here and try not to eat all 3 of these by myself. I will see you guys next time. Bye. We are going to make a molten chocolate lava cake because nothing says love like chocolate oozing out of a cake. Am I right?